Hey Anna and John, this is Owen with Bright Marketing. This is the video that I wanted to send over to you guys. It's just going to show you guys a couple tips and tricks that you guys can use here on your website. So I'm just going to hop onto your website here, do a quick audit, show you personally a few things that will help you rank higher, let you guys know what I see and where you guys would get the most value. So the first thing that I want to cover with you today is content. When someone is searching for anything here on the internet, in your instance for a plumber in the Los Angeles area, Google starts crawling websites, looking for information and trying to rank that information that they find. They're trying to figure out which websites have the most relevant content and should be number one, and then which websites should come in second, third, fourth, and so on. But in order to do that, they're looking for specific keywords here on your website to figure out that ranking order, right? So, for example, if you or if somebody were to search for plumber Los Angeles and you guys had that like you guys do here on your website, you guys become much more relevant and there's a better chance that they're going to list you higher. But in addition to that, they come through here and they read all of this content that you guys have here because they're trying to figure out whether or not you guys are an expert, what services that you guys offer, as well as the services or the service areas that you guys work in. So Google likes to see around 2,000 words here on your homepage. And I did a quick word count for you guys, and you guys are pretty close. You guys are just over 1,000 words, but not quite at that 2,000 word limit that Google likes to see. And you guys do have a lot of really good keywords here, like plumber Los Angeles, nice and bold right here. Best Los Angeles plumbers right here. So you guys are targeting the right keywords. Some are harder to rank for than others, and I can explain that here in a little bit. But I did notice you guys were missing a couple. So it'd make Google, it'd make it kind of hard for Google to understand really what you guys are doing, and what services that you offer, and then the areas that you guys serve in as well. So, and then in that case, it's much more difficult to be seen relevant and as an expert in Google's eyes. So adding that additional content with those keywords in there would really ensure that you guys would get onto that front page, not just for LA area, but any of the service areas that you guys provide in. So that was content real quick. Just wanted to cover that. I did a quick Google search for plumber Los Angeles. Really typical to see these Google ads up here. And then right below here are these regular ads. These are the Google guaranteed ads, and these are the regular Google ads. And then below that is the map that we're all very familiar with when we're Googling something. And then below that is the map pack. So the top three listed here are going to receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. And the way to get into this map pack section is called citations. And a citation is your business name, address, and phone number listed into different directories throughout the web, such as Facebook, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, Yelp, any of those websites that are there to give people another way to find you and that allow you to list your business information in it. So the more citations you have, the better chance you have of showing up in this map pack section right here. I just wanted to cover that as I continue scrolling down to these websites listed below. These are called the organic sections, or the organic section, excuse me. And the same rules are going to apply here, right? So you want to be ideally on this front page and within these top three spots right here so that the most amount of people are able to find your guys' website. So the first one is a location page for Roto-Rooter. Location pages most of the time don't have a lot of SEO work done to them. So that's location page. This is also a location page. This is a directory. Google prefers local businesses such as yourself opposed to directories. So not too worried about that. I wanted to look at these guys right here, Universal Plumbers, because they're based in LA. So this is their website. And right off the bat, we can see that it's a decent looking website. They have a good amount of content on here. Excuse me. But I don't believe they have those 2,000 words that Google's looking for either. I'm pretty sure I don't. They're probably right around where you guys are. But I do believe that they are targeting some specific keywords a little bit more aggressively than you guys are, because I was able to find them in that organic section. So let's take a look at their website rating and we can kind of figure that out. So this is a paid tool I use called Ahrefs to research websites. And I went ahead and I entered them in to kind of see what we're up against here. Which leads me in to the second thing, or actually the third thing that I wanted to cover with you guys today. And that is the UR ratings and the DR ratings here. So the UR ratings, this is a trust rating, meaning how much Google trusts your website. The DR rating is a strength rating, meaning how much or how powerful you are in Google's eyes. And both of these ratings right here are increased by something called backlinks. Now, the way a backlink works, all that it means is that there's a website out there that's pointing back to your website, or linking back to your website rather. And for Google, it's a total popularity contest. They like to see a lot of websites pointing back to you, a lot of links on those websites pointing back to you, so that you guys would have a good trust rating and a good strength rating on your guys' website, which we'll check out here after I go over a few more things. So they have a little over 1,000 backlinks coming from 175 referring domains or other websites. And so I just want to cover those real quick and talk about the UR and the DR, the trust and strength rating. The last thing that I wanted to call attention to are these organic keywords right here. So these are the keywords and the search terms that we were talking about before, right? So if we dive in here, we can kind of see what they're ranking well for. So Universal Plumbing is their business name, so a bit of branding going on here. And then they are attacking these local targeted search terms or keywords. So plumbing company, Los Angeles, California, 20 people search that per month. Not too many people, but they're getting some traffic because they're in the second spot, right? We can take a look at, let's say right here, Los Angeles Plumbing Company. 20 people are searching for that. They're getting a little bit of traffic because, again, they're in that number 2 spot right here. Again, this checkout right here is a little bit better. Some more search volume here. Plumbing Company Los Angeles, right? 100 people search for that per month, and they're getting a good amount of traffic from that because, again, they're sitting in that number 2 spot here. Let's take a look at one more. Here we go. Los Angeles Plumbing Companies. Another 100 people are searching for that per month, and they're getting some good traffic from that because they're sitting in that number 2 spot. So there's a lot of keywords that you guys can go after as well, and I notice that you guys are. And just be a little bit more aggressive, or I guess go after those keywords a little bit more, just to clarify what services that you offer in the areas that you work in. But these specifically are the ones that this website is targeting, and we can see that they're doing an okay job. I know LA is a pretty busy area, and there's a lot of plumbers over there, so certain keywords are harder to rank for than others, and I can definitely cover that on a follow-up call with you if you'd like to, but just wanted to cover their keywords real quick and see how they were doing. I also went ahead and entered you guys in to kind of touch base on the back end of your guys' website, and if you guys see here, you guys have a great trust rating right here. You guys are at 35. That is awesome. Your guys' strength rating is at 11. Also really good to see. You guys have a little over 2,000 backlinks coming from 177 referring domains or other websites. And I wanted to point out to you guys, out of these referring domains that you guys have, down here it tells me that 112 of them are powerful or sharing their power with you guys. So great job there as well. Let's hop into your keywords, and we can kind of see and take a look at exactly what we did for the other website and see what's working for you guys as well. So St. John's Plumbing, a little bit of branding there for your guys is for John's Plumber website. And then Plumbing Company right here as well. This is a bit more of a national keyword, meaning it's not specifically like tied to the Los Angeles area. Never a bad idea to go after these keywords though. Great job there as well. But I just want to take a look at some of these other buyer intent local keywords, right? So Los Angeles Plumbing Company. So same thing, kind of 20 people searching for that. You guys are going to a little bit of traffic from that, but you guys are down in the 7th spot. So people may end up clicking on something that's right above you guys, right? Let's take a look at, here we go, Plumbing Service Los Angeles. I think we looked at this keyword on the other website. A good 100 people are searching for that per month. And you guys are getting some traffic from it because you guys are in the 10th spot. Imagine what this number would be if you guys were in that number 1 or 2 spot, right? Let's take a look down here as well. Plumber in LA. Another 20 people are searching for that. A little bit of traffic coming from there. You guys are in the 11th spot. Again, the higher you are in your ranking for this keyword, the more people that are going to find you guys. So let's take a look at one more down here. There's a lot of keywords in LA. Let's see, Best Plumbing Los Angeles right here. So 80 people are searching for that per month. And, oh, whoopsies, wrong one. You guys are getting some traffic because you guys are down in that 13th spot, which I believe would be just the beginning of page 2 or middle of page 2 or so. So an issue that I see a lot that I really wanted to stress in this video falls within these keywords and not targeting them enough or being aggressive enough with them. But if you guys were able to follow these tips, getting onto that front page would definitely be possible for you guys. I did want to touch on one more thing before we go. I know this is coming on 10 minutes already, and I'm trying to make this quick, but I noticed you guys service a huge area here, and you guys didn't have any location pages for those areas. So people, if somebody searches for a plumber, let's say in Santa Monica here, they're not gonna be able to find you guys because you guys don't have a location page out there. So real quick, getting into this map pack section for this location would be really ideal for you guys because there's a lot of volume in the Santa Monica area for a plumber. And the organic section is just really location pages. Again, not a lot of SEO goes into these location pages from other companies. So let's take a look at these guys, right? Mike Diamond Services, they're number 2 on the organic section. And this is their location page, right? So they're just going after Santa Monica Plumber right there in big. Santa Monica CA Plumbing Services right after it. Plumbing Services in Santa Monica is right there. But that's really all of their content here. And if you take a look at their rating on the website, not a whole lot of backlinking going on. Their DR and their UR is coming from their main page, but this one page is just ranking for specific keywords to get them found, right? So Santa Monica Plumbers, 40 people are searching for that. They're getting good traffic. They're in that number 1 spot. Plumbers Santa Monica, again, 70 people are searching for that. They're getting a lot of traffic from that because they're in that number 1 spot. So any location that you guys have, building out a location page and running some SEO to it, as well as getting it to rank in that area, would be a breeze for you guys, right? So I just wanted to cover that real quick, but I will get out of you guys' hair. I really apologize that this carried on a bit longer than I anticipated. Just wanted to make sure that I had all of this information in front of you guys. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. If you don't mind leaving me a bit of feedback, just let me know how I did on the video. I shoot a lot of these for businesses, so any feedback would be greatly appreciated from you guys, and let me know if you guys found it helpful. But thank you again for taking your time to speak with me this morning and watch this video. Hope you guys have a great week.